Everyone thinks the real estate commission rules changed everything. They didn't. The math didn't change. The transparency did. And now most buyers and sellers are more confused than ever before. So let me explain what actually changed after the NAR settlement and what it means if you're buying or selling a home in Massachusetts right now. After the settlement, buyers and sellers started to hear a lot of noise. Agents are free now. Sellers don't have to pay buyers' agents anymore. Buyers have to pay their agents out of pocket. I have heard it all. Most of it is either wrong or missing half the story. I'm hearing this confusion constantly from people moving to Boston and even longtime Massachusetts homeowners preparing to sell. Here is how it actually works. Before the settlement, sellers paid a total commission that was split between their agent and the buyer's agent. That number was listed in the MLS. Buyers rarely saw it because it was built into the transaction behind the scenes. Now that split cannot be advertised in the MLS the same way. But sellers can still offer buyer agent compensation, and most of them do, because a buyer with strong representation closes faster with fewer problems and is less likely to walk away over something small. In the competitive Boston real estate market, that matters even more. Buyers are now required to sign a buyer representation agreement before touring homes. That agreement spells out the agent's compensation in writing before you ever walk through a door. There's no surprises and you know the numbers up front. If the seller is not covering the buyer agent fee, the buyer can negotiate a seller concession at closing to cover it. That happens in transactions every single week across Massachusetts. What actually changed is the transparency, not the math. You know what I think about that? It's good. Clients deserve to know exactly what they are paying and to whom before they are sitting at a closing table. I have always been happy to have that conversation. Now it is required, and the industry is better for it. The confusion the headlines created is the real problem. Buyers thinking representation is suddenly out of reach, and sellers think they owe nothing to the buyer's side, no matter what. Neither is accurate, and both lead to worse outcomes for everyone at the table. Understanding how commissions actually work can save you a lot of stress and costly mistakes. If you want to understand exactly how I structure my fees and how a transaction works from start to finish, comment higher and I will send you my free guide.